Hi, welcome back to my play of Final Fantasy XIV. Since last, apparently one of those quests unlocked upgrading classes to jobs, which I've gotten, it's what it's called. So I have upgraded Rogue to Ninja and Archer to Bard. So today I really want to get the story quests for Arcanist on so I can see what happens to that character, because that one is brand new to me. So I have just arrived where we continue the story quest for Arcanist, which is on level 20. So we have about 3 quest chains left before I can get that. That is my goal for today. And here we have a trench ball. And the quest was something with I can't remember what she was called. We were doing something. I promise, we were doing something. It's been a few weeks since I did this. Let's see where it takes us. Greetings, Dabo. Your arrival completes a small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust. We need not to wait. Kilisha's arrival. Wait Kilisha's arrival. Oh, that was the one with the math estimation all the time. Once the Kigen appear on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on the 2 allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. The pincer maneuver was naturally the 4CS idea, by the way. You might notice, or you might not, I figured out how to do the chatty bubbles bigger. This just improves all along. As for the target himself, the Kirkwin, I'm just going to say different every time, hope one of them is right. The Kirkin is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention. But do not be fooled. My bodyguard follows at a distance and we will likely join the fray after the hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kilisha's sake. He tossed her book. It was traumatic. I'm getting it now. In any case, the 4CS tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strength. Victory is all but assured. Now, let us take up our positions and wait for the Kirkorn. Quiqirn. Q-Kurn to arrive. Oh. Let's see if I remembered upgrade again. Yes, I did. Get Eve picks. Move it around some buttons to see if it makes play easier. Attack, AoE attack. Attack, AoE attack. Activate. Instance. Okay. We'll see how these buttons work. I haven't played since I moved them, because I did that when I ran here. I will not have all my abilities because I'm a few levels lower, but that is fine. That is fine. You fix? Oh. I don't have my AoEs, okay. 26. I'll have them next time. New buttons. I click the old ones. rubies again. Instant ruby. Instant ruby. 4 of each of the instant rubies and 2 of the cast rubies. I should really learn which elements they are in case, you know, I run into those who are vulnerable to things. I know the cast one is fire. I don't know, I just assume. The cast one is fire, yeah. And that one is green is wind, okay. And that one will be an earth. Oh, those colors are just so wrong. Green is more earth to me. But let's not say that, so I manifest it. Come on, Gemshine! Ifrit, go! Killisha's grimoire! Yay, Kilisha. Ah! I did it! Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Stabelina, pay hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravage of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it's time I returned home. Leave Abby. But how can I? He's right, Efstirta. You must allow Kilisha time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Stabelina, it is time we return to the guild as well. Talk to Trenchbull in the Arcanist Guild. Arcanist Guild, let's go. Come on, Trenchbull, say she's alright. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Kilisha beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcanima. Have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, but that's the only upgrade. And I am level 32. I have deepened my knowledge. Have you come to ask about Kilisha's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kilisha out of her shell the first time, our absent Guildmaster. And though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has long been spotted. Should you seek out his last known occasion, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pay travel to Memoron's trading post in Upper Nova Scotia. No Skia. And speak with anyone who might have seen the Guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Kirchtia.
Why? 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 Grimoire Fandango. Oh, that is so cute. That is just too cute. Grimoire's Fandango.
Also, I don't know which month it was when I logged in, but I did a quest and got a unicorn! Look how pretty! Look how pretty it is! Whee! Can't wait to fly. But I am just happy riding. It's amazing. It is so cool. Done a lot of mining. See? Oh, it's 20 minutes. Oh, new one. New one. 1,000 of pearl pink goldsmiths to craft them into beautiful jewelry. Oh, I'm leveling the goldsmith. So I'm totally going to take those. So now when I ride, I have either botanists or miner on, so I just bloop a few Dangerite. I do not know what that is, but I am leveling goldsmith also at the moment, so that sounds like a smart thing to do. I want to be able to disassemble gear, mineralize them, and apparently all the different processions can take down different gear. And goldsmiths seem like the most versatile one to start out with. Can I be out of combat? Oh yeah, it makes witness. Evening, miss. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It is a right fair sight to see Tia roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalaus. Could it be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there? Could be. Could very much well be. So now we are headed to Thalaus. These games are just names. These names are just so not forgiving at all. Okay, should not have gone up. Whee! Uncomfortable. Tonga. Hello there. Is it a child, by the way? No, it's not a child. Oh, hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist's Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed a well-rounded education. And it so happens he bid me pass a message to one who came searching for him. Reunited, the three slips of parchment hold their problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalaus. I suppose you are expected to search for them? 3 parchment pieces. Hold them together. Okay. And then he just hid them around here. Up, down, left, right. Okay. That's not weird Guildmaster actions at all. So it's a treasure hunt to find him, to just help the guild he created. I see the logics. No, I don't. I do not at all. Okay, second piece of hidden parchment. And where have you hidden that? Come on, big chocobo. Oh, it's not chocobo's fault. Where have you hidden the third piece, you little winks? Ooh. So I did a minigame in the Golden Saucer where you jumped on things to get to the goal and collected points along the way. I will say I did finish within seconds of it ending after falling down. So many times. I'm great with controller. Great, I tell you. Is this just for party members? Oh, sleep. Never mind, it was sleep. It wasn't remove debuffs. Because that was on the Void's page. Okay, I will now deliver them. I will now deliver them to Tonga Tonga. Tonga Tonga. Tonga Tonga. That is a name I can pronounce, but words mean things, which is funny. Have you tracked down those three slips of parchment? I have indeed. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, well, penned in an ancient elegant, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Fool's Fall. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. Wooden audience. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This Guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. I hope he enjoys them. Dance before the old wooden box in Fool Falls. Yeah, it's gonna make me feel like a fool, will I? Is this up or down? I'm gonna guess up. Again. Follows. And I'm gonna guess down. So, supposedly, if you're not in combat, you can't die from fall damage. I have died from fall damage, so when I thought I was out of combat, I would just hope that I had some creature following me I didn't see. Dance. And fool! I'm a fool in old wooden box. And then something with the heart. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within it seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Of course. No, I had gemstones. Ah, poopsicle. Oh, I can try the AoE this time. I don't want to die right now. I focus too much on figuring out AoEs than not standing in the thing, yeah. open the wooden box, okay? Okay. I was about to say I have opened it, but no. You find a slip of parchment inside the box. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post go now. Before the owner, be no not meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show. Oh, it's Tonga that is our Guildmaster then? He is just enjoying it from the sidelines as anonymous? No, because that was there. Never mind. It's a witness who was fishing!
Yes, go on this treasure hunt for my merriment, and you come back worthy.
That is my prediction. Seem to be losing my English words today, so I'm just sorry about that prediction. Prediction is the right word, right? I'm just gonna say this and be it of that. I just need to see if the witness is still fishing. No, he isn't. Fanny Nicote dance funny dance. You dance funny dance too? I'll dance funny dance. Oh, here. It was none of them. And now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. I balked at dancing. You balked at dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes on all the guild members, you see. As an Arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events to that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. So I got a performance evaluation. Though you might consider passing the tom to Kalisha. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kalisha the grimoire, however, I must insist you dance for her. I will know if you didn't. He is a courtier. Oh, all this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You Guildmaster, let us study. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwhile to the Anchor's Yard in Limsa. Be well, Stable. We shall meet again. I am 100% certain of it. Thank you, Guildmaster. Stranger person. Okay. I was somewhere in Limsa, right? Just not in the Arcanist guild, okay. Fine by me. A crab released into Quack, Keggin, Quiggin, Cook. Can I get a video of them saying that name again? It is after this. Might have been Fisherman's Guild actually. No, because I'm in the wrong floor for that. Doo-doo-doo. Pardon? Was I just blind? Was that opening there all the time? I feel like it was from an angle I couldn't see it. Oh no, I get the fandango! Oh. You were always one for dancing? Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such Ah, you have met with our Guildmaster, haven't you? Yes. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our recent Guildmaster to speak with you in person? He gave you this grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Dabo. The Guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With his gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into one I desire. And that means defending Dosmaga. Defeating Dosmaga. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mr. Mistress Trenchbull of my return to duty. To the Arcanist Guild we go! Where is the Aetherite crystal? Aetherite. Okay, I'll just go down then, I guess. Apparently I'm just going down then, I guess. And the nearest crystal is not here. Okay. Onwards we go. Level 60. Dance. Today is apparently all about dancing. Is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday. Doesn't really matter to you. Well, I'm just days confused. Kilisha has recovered from her despondency. That is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kilisha and our guildmates are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Fosia, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Stabo, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kilisha is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Downgrade, upgrade, have it. +3, +1, +4, +6. That's when it is. So now for a level 30 quest. Yeah. Stinking Dosmaga. I've been expecting you, Stabo. As ever, Kilisha's predictions prove accurate almost down to the moment, and her mind is especially sharp with such dangerous confrontations in the offing. The Yellowjackets have contacted us with word of Dosmaga. It does appear his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, the rumor has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Lominsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Kilisha will lose her chance to settle the score with Dosmaga, and we risk the Fosia stumbling once more into blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Dosmaga will prove difficult. Kilisha has, however, formulated a solution, and it has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task is Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver this set of instructions to a fisherman by the name of Rilzen. More instructions will be forthcoming. Okie dokie. Always stay hydrated. Level 33 fates. How quaint. Yeah. Stop attacking me, you minxy monks. Get that I'm a level lower than you, but you don't have to smell me out. Hello. What is it you want, lass? As you can see, I've me hands full with me fishing. Ah, and thanks for that. I've been told to expect ya. To take on me errands and deliver it to the cook. Ophileona. Ophileona. Oof. Right past you. I don't exist. I'm not here. Will o' the wisp. That's a higher dot in Pokemon. And that the kitchen for the chef. It doesn't look like it is. Ophileona. Ophileona. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gorge. Not doing this again. Master Gegaruyu, Master Greg, is expecting his breakfast any moment now. A fresh herring. Why, the master does enjoy a bit of broiled fish for a morning. This might even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master George, rather than scoff it down yourself. Well then, that is what I will do. Thanks for saying it so peculiarly. Please never make me spell that word. And what brings you to my... And I use the term... facetiously. Humble abode, dear madam. Such a heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie about your person? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickles my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it at least. I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by Mailvanskate Assessor to hand over this message to whomever delivers an eel pie to Master George. Take the purse you received from Master George and hand it to the dancer Eildgith as she prepares to return home. Bye forever. He's gonna host a beach party at one point, it seems. Before returning home. Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then want to first see your coin I have 3 children to feed and no time to waste on an idle chat. Frankly. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings would eat like kings this week. And such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you, you see. In return for the coin, I am to give you these. The leather satchel is from your Mikote friend, and the pareo is from me. The last item you are to deliver to Drogo. Drogo. The warehouse foreman. Can we just attack that dude? I did not become an Arcanist to be a delivery person. I came to do magic. I could just magic the thing to you. I will be a delivery person as the culinarian and as a miner. Yes. I ain't got time for the likes of you. I don't get me work squared away soon. The master will have me head on a pike. You got something for me, you say? Hey, now, ain't that Eldis parcel? That Mikotela said someone be bringing me a gift, what I couldn't refuse, and stick to me with a pitchfork if you want telling the gods' own truth. You're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors that were drinking there. That's what she told me to tell you, and I wrote, I'd watch me back if I was you. Though, lass, them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I'd ever did see. So she's gone around to all these people giving them things to give to me. I don't understand why they couldn't just have gotten the things from her instead of getting other things to pass on. But she's the tactical genius, I guess. Yeah, want me to taste the wine, eh? Well, no, I ain't one to pass up free grog. Limlayan treats. Now that is a fine drop. If we ship this stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You coming with us back to the Morningstar? The captain will have a word with you. What couldn't I just have gotten the bottle to give to him? Well, this runaround, that's what I don't get. There's a good lass, and for you, Miss Dancer, you stick close to old... He had to say his name. To old Hiscrat. I get damn cold on them long sea voyages. Disgusting dude. Yeah, that'll keep you warm with all those clothes. Shh, we'll talk later. Shh, we'll talk later. Shh, we'll talk later. Why does my mic keep muting? And when did it happen? No! I just spotted a mute problem with my mic. That's been happening all this video. I'm gonna have to dub this. Bollocks. Sorry about the first 40 minutes of this video, I guess. You're ready then, and we'll be off soon as the boat loads. I can at least use my AoEs this time.
fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this haul. Pray do not stare so. This was the most expedient method of gaining access to the ship. I'll take the satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. Hey, what mischief are you two about? I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from this brackish ocean air, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get on the ship, lass. You better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course, of course. Whoa! That is a quick exchange. I'll be happy to show him the performance that awaits. That B Admiral's lapdog came back for that lesson, are ya? It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Enough of this yapping. By the time I'm done with you, you'll remember who your real master is. I have AoE. Use AoE. Don't die. Did they heal? Did I just get a new target? Oh, it's a pass. I think I should just go climb up, but she can start from. Where's the boss man then? Your rabbit didn't care. Our numbers does not matter. It is strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Desmaga. With your defeat, I cast off the shackles you closed upon my soul. You think so, eh? You think your fancy magic are a match for my blades? Well, you got another thing coming. Why do you always attack the wrong one first? And why do I do that? Aber weiter, Maga. The Smaga now faces defeat. He will flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next comes his attempts to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me stretches, do ya? I'll dance over your tune. Think I'll dance over your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your tricks. It is at this moment he notices the yellow jackets I had you summoned in my explicit instructions to Rizruzun. You are surrounded. Where are we? You're a fool to return to Smaga. I hear you're fond of shekels, so we brought your assets especially for you. Thus concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Sabo. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. You're welcome. I just complained along the way, but I still did it. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality. One must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. Ooh, profound. It is time I sought out our Guildmaster. Not in the sea water with the book! Remember what happened last time a book went in the seawater? Oh, thank Lily. Pray convey to Mistress Trenchbull my fondest wishes and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. The true test of my strategy now begins. Report to Trenchbull. To Trenchbull we go, to Trenchbull we go. I need to watch Matilda now. So much Trenchbull. Prefer reading it. Welcome back, Stabbo. There is much I would ask you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? The original owner needs her costume back, you see. I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now let us speak of Kalisha. I am glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire. And you are to thank for awakening the Foreseer to her self-imprisoned fetus. The brilliance of Kalisha's strategies served to blind her to her own feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. Your example may even encourage Kalisha to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time, after all. She intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive antics, and the company of those tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your action is bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of Arcanima. You should too look to the improvement of your discipline, if you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I offer you a new technique, one I pray allows you to more readily drive back your foes on the battlefield. I have that one. 5 and 8, 4 and 8, 7 and 12. Thank you. We're 2. Yeah. 250. Cast 150. Ooh, shorter cast. Shorter cast. No. No. I'm lying. It just upped. You know. Don't worry about me. Do I have to pick quests? Do I get them both? Oh. I didn't read those. I didn't see it. Greetings, Stavo. It is well that you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request that has come from a guild from the Sons of Saint Coinach, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eosia, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has the tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as how these scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Yemitra at the A Falls in Gridania. And forgotten but not gone. Oh! Hi! I'm not reading. Stabo, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiously refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in the hopes he might meet an Arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assurance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with an with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinion. His name is Alka Zolka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild should curiosity overwhelm you. It will overwhelm him, so we're going there right now, because that's in this city. Okay, let's figure out why I got 2 quests. Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Stabulina. I am actually aware of how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice. For at present, I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. 'Twould not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with the Nim. The civilization flourished some 15 odd centuries ago during the 5th astral era. And we're now in the 7th. 5 years into the 7th. Don't know how long the 6th lasted though. The Nimians lived during the Age of Wonders, when the magical arts flourished. But magics can be wielded for a weal or for woe. And this period of peaceful eventually gave way to the Great War of the Magi. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another. Yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its many marines, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how military forces of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets which I have recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanum is curiosity at best, I require an experienced Arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that Arcanist, Stavo? There is, however, a complication. The Neminian tablets and other assorted relics, for which I paid exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to Limsa. The information inscribed upon those tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich old dark collector for pittance. Pray accompany me to the Raincatcher's Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe the perpetrators can be found there. Forgotten but not gone, forgotten but not gone. And where are we then? Wineport. Here we go. Here we go. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken of robbing every possible passing ship. Come, let us put an end to the banditry and take back what is ours. I'm not higher level than this now. Ooh. Okay, one in here first. We're in 2! Oh, then that side of the banks. Okay. Let me stack them up. Oh, AoE is so fun. I haven't missed AoEs. I forget my instant most of the time. Oh, okay. I ran out of chemical. That's fine. Okay. Jump shine again. It's a jump shine. Ether charge. What's jump shine? Ah, it's just been calling them the wrong thingamajigs. Don't mind me. I will call it crystallize, maybe? Yes, yes, this is it. A treatise of the Neminian military tactics, just as I had hoped. Ooh. A fairy! Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, no, don't go away. Okay. Hello there. No? Yes. Mayhap the tablet can explain this? Scholars, familiars, fairies? The sunlight of Asda soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selden doth silence and strengthen. Oh! Oh, she's so pretty! Stabolina. No, Stabolina! By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered long-lost magical art of the Neminian scholars. Oh, no. Oh, come back. I want you. Be my friend. Be my friend. I like it to you, Pix, but you can have a friend. Fairies. Honest to God's fairies. Well, now I've seen everything. Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablets. I cannot wait to see what the other secret it contains. Close enough. It's in a shroud. Okay. Then I can finish this now. There we go. Oh, I'm hyped now. Befriend the fairies. Have them teach us long lost, long forgotten arts of magic. Fairies, fairies. Will I find a fairy settlement? I don't even know where to click now. My brain is just... sorry. Sorry if I've spoken too fast. My brain is just going fast. Hi. Excellent time, Stabo. I have just finished transcribing the section which will doubtless be of interest to you. Gimme. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairy sprang forth is called the soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Neminian mages. With it, you can call upon the fairies as you did before, and bind her to your will! As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanima, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust this crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't compensate me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining text. Should I discover anything new, I promise that you will be the first to know. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Scolar. What's going on? The fairy is a walking by. With the soul of the scholar equipped, you can summon a fairy to aid you in battle. When called forth, she will assume the form of a healer-type pet. Moreover, by completing the quest, a fairy tale comes true. You may cast glamours on your fairy familiar, allowing her to take on other appearances. Oh, many new things. I am just a bit confused. Okay, I have that one, and that one, and that one. I don't need that one. Oh no, all my spells moved away. MP. Resurrection. Suna. Okay. Okay, move away this one first. Restores target's HP. A cure. Swift cast. Oh, this fairy secret whispering dawn. Graduates. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. There's I don't know. Asuna. Sleep. Summons the fairy heirs to fight bodies. Deal dot damage. Ruin. What was ruin? 2. Oh! Heal. I read hee hee. Okay. Ooh, okay, what? Bio? Oh, that's... bio 2. Okay. Ooh, okay. 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 Just a ruin? I don't have gem things anymore? I'm confused, but we have 2 quests. So, we will do this one. Oh, okay. I still have to be Scholar for that. Okay. 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 No, Arcanist. Okay. It's a lot of things. Okay. 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 Trying to understand this. It's okay. I've said that a few times now. I'm gonna hydrate, because keep hydrating. Oh, it's in Gridania. I did not know. I thought it was in the Shroud. Gridania is... Don't mind me, okay? It's... Answers Guild. Okay, what is this then? What is this quest then? Oh, is this where I get back my... gem summons? No, because the carbuncle is then. I get other gem shines for the Fae. I'm an eerie kind of dressed. It's okay though. It's okay though. What are you? What are you? You see me? That's amazing. Should meet. Magical potion Fantasia is called. Something. I give you something. Okay. File of Fantasia. Oh, okay. Appearance change. You are Stabo Lina Nebheim, I assume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, you have obviously surmised, is Imitra. I am a member of the Sons of the Saint Conarch. Ours is Shailian. Ours is a Shailian order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. Sharlian? I thought of Sahagin, which Armenians. I was confused, but it's a new thing. Allegan Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at one of our digs in Modona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essential essences of primals and manifest their stolen energy as biddable ally known as the Egi. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the Beastman's savage deities, one must first defeat the primal and capture its etheric essence. Okay. Thus, only one who can boast of such a daunting achievement under her belt may even begin the path of becoming a summoner. Do you now understand why I called upon you? I do. If you wish to continue my research, then come to me in the west of Bygod Strike, in the southern Fanlab. There we shall conduct a ritual of summoning, the Austeries of Flame. I get summoning from this one. Huh? Unattuned! Unattuned! Ooh. I have barely been around Ulda. I have made like a rule to myself that new zones, undiscovered zones, I won't go to until I have a quest there. So I won't just go up of exploring places that haven't been quests. Quests might be side quests or other class quests and such, but that's sort of just a thing I decided to go. So when I've been doing like hunts, if it's been in a zone I haven't discovered, then I'm like, have to stop it here, I guess. Go out to Central. Okie dokie. Tell me, Vix. Whee! Okay, so assuming then by logics is that I will learn how to summon Ifrit, since that's the primal I have defeated. Assuming also I will defeat more primals and get them summons by doing that, or a quest unlocked after I do it. And then they will be added to Scolar. I just, since these two quests, why did they come at the same time? I need to tune to this crystal. For some reason they came at the same time, so I could do them in whatever order I wanted. That's why I have to be Arcanist to do this now. Looks like this is the way up. And then I can maybe I learn that I can have my carbuncle to get gem shines. The fairy to get healing. Or summon primals and then they disappear and then I can alternate during battle. But I didn't have effects on. I didn't read it. If I get to it, maybe 35. This is very confusing. Only way to figure it out though is to go to here. To here, okay. And I'm meeting Imitra. For as long as I remember that's what I decided, that's what I'm going to decide. Sunken Temple of Khan. I feel like I've been there to unlock that one. And why didn't I tune? And why was it undiscovered? So I haven't been there to unlock it. Oi, they are high level. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't eat me. I don't want to be dinner. No. No, I'm just level 33. Don't. Is this, since it has quests, I'm gonna assume that's the most safe way. There would have been no way. Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait. No. Dapper. That zombie is dapper. No, it isn't. Is this also upstairs? Should I have taken... Because I feel like I shouldn't be running here with the mobs 10 above me plus. I feel like I should have been upstairs somehow. Okay. It's all good. I can see the town now. Tune to the crystal and then go down to Imhitra. Oh no, I didn't take the chocobo keep up there. I've never used them, so it won't stress me out. When I pick up all the quests there at a later date, I'll probably catch it. Okay, Mitra, here I come. There you are. Greetings to you once more, Stabolina. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in the land which then naturally dominant element match the aspect of the avatar they wish to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance to the desired direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incantation of the Lord of the Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. Now you must focus. Visualize the ether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an Ejai, wreathed in flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to empower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is naught if not fought with peril. Am I going to trap it in there? No, it came out of there. I'm so sorry. I also get about fire. I'm assuming fire won't be super useful now, but you know, we'll try. My brain is totally working. Most impressive, Savalina. A fireborn Ejai has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austeries of flame, and that is no small feat. Pray, let us return to Apalu Falls, that we might further discuss your achievements. I got an achievement. I didn't, but you know. Okay, back to Gridania, I guess. Lancer skill, wasn't it? Come here, Ifrit. Come to your master. This is a truly momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar
you have bound. In the ancient tongue of the Allegan Empire, it would be known as Ifrit Iji, where Iji translates approximately to pure or the essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from the entity born of the Lord of Inferno, this avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You're proving yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph at this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Iji of fire. I suggest your next gaze upon claiming the servant of unyielding stone. This will of course necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the Kobold poses the greatest threat to Limsa Minsa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Tackle the Lord of Crags, and we may progress to the next stage of your heroic research. Fair fortune to you, Stabalina. Oh. Kind of two. Soul, stone, soul shard, soul. How would we call it? Yeah, Ifrit. Okay, so. Oh, there's no let's go transfer to Summoner. That was Scolar. This didn't happen for the previous one. It's happened for the other three I've gotten. And that turned into... Oh, my red turned into Summon Ifrit! Summons Ifrits and burning strikes, rushes forward, deals fire damage, potency, and gets... Okay, so I summon Ifrit and stick... Okay. So it removes Carbuncle into Ifrit. Does it turn it back? And then I can still use the Gem Shine to fire. So that's the same for me. And Carbuncle is summoned. Current pet will leave the battlefield while Ifrit is present and return. It tells me everything if I just keep reading. So it turned into two different ones. This is a whole new world unlocked for me. How many will do that? Rogue, Conjurer, and Arcanist, Archer, just turned into one. Maybe. Ooh. This is so much. This is just so much right now. I have that. I have it on, and guess that a new one, and that one transferred. Okay, so one turned into healer that has the fairy, and this one keeps Carbuncle, and it changes. So this one will be turned into Titan, we guess then. Will I only be able to use 3? What about water? Will I get the 4th? And then maybe I have to select... Yeah. We don't know. We have no idea. I have a Transgorge. Maybe Topaz. Which I use to summon Ifrit, Topaz, and Umbra, respectively. Each summon will call for a tap into... same.
same. Okay, so that's nothing new. That's okay. I'm gonna need to, pardon. I'm gonna need to mull on this for a little bit because I am very confused. And I'll go. Don't know where I go. Don't go there. Because I bought lottery tickets. And I wanted to see if I won for the lottery that gets drawn every Saturday. So I have 3 lottery tickets. But where do they get drawn? Because that was a different desk. I'm gonna need to figure that out. And we'll start the next video by seeing my lottery numbers and then continuing the story quest. And I'm gonna play this and figure out what happens when I level to 35. Do I get 2 new quests per? I must. No, they're different now. Both are 33. No? That will be it for this video. Finally, we are on par with my Arcanist turned Summoner and Scholar. And we shall see which other primals I can summon eventually. But first we shall continue the story quest in the next video. Thanks for watching. Stab out.